All right, folks, freedom money, Bitcoin versus XRP. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. And once again, we have another Bitcoin maximalist trying to take a little jab at the XRP army, but he knows that we stand strong here. And that's why they love attacking us. It's because they know how strong our community is. They know they'll get engagement. So they love to lash out at the XRP army. But I actually have a lot of respect for Mark Moss. I think he's right on a lot of things. But like many Bitcoin maximalists, I think that their solution, right, the solution and the thesis that they have is flawed and it does not make sense to me. And Bitcoin does not have any utility. That is the main problem that I have with Bitcoin. It's not that I want to see Bitcoin go down. It's not that I want to see Bitcoin go to zero. I just want a level playing field. And I believe that true utility will win in the end. And I think that we're well on our way to doing so. But I want to address this comment made here by Mark Moss today. He says, imagine being in the XRP army and hanging your entire bull thesis on helping banks transfer money faster. Well, Mark, just to clarify, we're talking about $20 trillion daily that is settled between ACI Worldwide and SWIFT alone. So it is a rather large problem, something that we probably do want to address. And, you know, it would be a nice part of our thesis, right, in addressing those problems that are valued in the trillions. But Mark says and makes those comments that our whole thesis is hung up on helping banks transfer money faster instead of embracing Bitcoin, which he calls freedom money. So I had to come in and I respond and I said, let's define freedom money, Mark. XRP is open source and permissionless, just like Bitcoin. The thesis is not just helping banks send money faster. The plan is to enable an internet of value. Remember, it was supposed to be peer-to-peer cash, electronic cash, is what Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever that is, when they wrote the white paper. That was supposed to be what Bitcoin was for, right? Which is some utility. As we can see today, you still can send an electronic version of cash peer-to-peer through Bitcoin in a rather inefficient way, and it's going to cost you much more than it would XRP, much slower than XRP, and many other blockchains for that fact, right? But once again, I don't know why the Bitcoin maxis just love to come at us, and what they don't get about Bitcoin not being the freedom money that they're trying to describe and that they're trying to solve here. Now, to me, XRP as freedom money as defined by Mark Moss here, I'm guessing he's alluding to the open source permissionless nature of Bitcoin. Okay, that's great. XRP has that too. Right. So for all intents and purposes, by the definition that we're talking about here of freedom money, XRP is open source, permissionless, just like Bitcoin is. Okay. Now, I saw Mark actually speak up in Vancouver at the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference, and I agree with all of the problems that he lays out. The conversation that he gave in his speech is right over the target. The thing that I don't agree with is the solution being Bitcoin. Right. Now, and like I said, you can look in the traditional sense at other store of values like gold and how much their market cap has achieved, right? $10 trillion in gold. That's fantastic. But as I stated, you have two networks in SWIFT and ACI Worldwide that settle $20 trillion daily, twice the market cap of gold daily gets settled and moves, not just parked in Bitcoin, not just parked in gold as a store of value, but in settlement. And as I just keep on bringing it back to, without any utility, what is Bitcoin there for? Immutable, permissionless money? Okay, that's fine. You know, you can stack silver that has additional utility. You can stack gold that has additional utility. And you can, hold on to some XRP here that has way more utility than gold, silver, and Bitcoin combined. We're talking about the actual solution to this liquidity crisis. And I've listened to Mark up in the Twitter spaces here recently too, just perpetuating this idea that Bitcoin is the solution. Good luck and God bless to him. And I'd love to have Mark on the show. Like I said, I have a lot of respect for him. He's a very smart guy. But once again, why is this so hard for the Bitcoin bros to understand? That we have the same features, we have the same open source permissionless features that Bitcoin does with XRP and with many other currencies for that matter, right? But we have the additional utility that adds to that value, that adds to that reason to hold and use XRP. You can't use Bitcoin for anything other than sending inefficient, expensive payments. Other than that, there's nothing. I mean, okay, now they're parking NFTs on the Bitcoin ledger and it's taking up whole blocks. There's many flaws to the Bitcoin network. They argue that those are the perks and the reasons that make Bitcoin stronger is the fact that it's, slow, inefficient, And for me, it's just funny to listen to these guys continuously attack XRP. If we weren't such a threat, they would just let us do our thing. It's like us in the XRP community. We don't care about the rest of these cryptos out here. I mean, there's a handful of other cryptos that I like, but I'm not constantly trying to take little jabs at these other cryptos, right? I don't care what they're doing. Most of what they're doing is irrelevant, but that's my opinion. Right? But it's just funny how the Bitcoin boys have to keep on trying to attack XRP, the number one threat here, and the one coin that has overtaken Bitcoin at one moment in time. Remember, we didn't just surpass Ethereum to the number 2 spot. For a brief moment in time, we actually did surpass Bitcoin, and we will once again, in my opinion. But like I said, I got a lot of respect for Mark Moss, but I just don't get why the Bitcoin bros have to keep on coming at us. We're the crypto community, right? We're all supposed to be in this together, but this high ground that the Bitcoin bros try to stand on is laughable at best, and it's very misleading and deceptive at worst, and they're just trying to sell off their bags. Once again, I have nothing against Bitcoin. I have nothing against Ethereum or anybody else in the space. All we want is a level playing field, and we just keep on asking, why should one person hold Bitcoin when we have seen that it has failed as a store of value and it has no additional utility? So you guys can comment down below. Let me know, is there any reason to hold Bitcoin, right? For me, I'm good. I got my freedom money right here in the form of silver. I got my freedom money in the form of XRP, freedom money in the form of XLM, and you guys know the deal there. Right. So to each their own. And I just wish all the best to the Bitcoin bros. I hope it works out for them. But, we'll see how this story ends. Okay. With that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap up this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys can do me a favor, smash that thumbs up on the way out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless.